Hello everyone, welcome to a new series, Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. I've played a lot of this. I read a book called How Cars Work. We'll see if it helps. We're going to try expert mode. It could be a disaster. Basically, there's no jobs with listed parts. It's not going to show blocked parts, which is going to be really difficult. No parts accessed. I mean, it's just going to be insane. We're going to give it a shot. So I'm creating a new profile so that I don't erase my non-expert mode. Create profile in expert. Wish us luck. This is going to be... The good thing is that XP is going to double, but so that'll help us access some speed boons early on, like unscrewing lug nuts faster, things like that. But yeah, if you've never played this game, basically we are going to have a mechanic shop, and we're going to get jobs, and then we have to test, and then we have to find out what's broken, and then we have to hopefully either fix it or rebuild it so that it's not broken, and we'll get money and XP. XP is going to unlock stuff for the shop, tools, testers, stuff like that. And eventually we're going to see if we can get access to the auction, build our own junkers, and rebuild our own cars for lots of money. But that's a ways away. The car's filters need replacing. I am confident that I can do this in expert mode. I don't know if I can, because I don't know how much they hold your hand. So first of all, we got to put this on the lifter, because we're going to need access to the fuel filter. We don't have to drain the fuel, so I don't need the oil pan. We'll start with the filter, or the oil filter, and then we'll go in there and get the air and the fuel. So I'm very, very confident. Oh my gosh, this is scary. Okay. So we'll take this off. And we got an oil filter 14. It's the blue one. Oh my gosh. Okay. The first thing I need to unlock when I have 100 XP, or 1000 XP, is the tablet. Because once I get the tablet, I don't have to run back to the computer anymore. So I need the oil filter. So oil should work. It was the blue one. Bam, or not 14, but I4. So I think it's I4. No, it's probably 14. I don't actually know that much about cars. I just really like this game, and I'm trying to learn some things. So here we go. We'll put this baby back on, 100% condition. Beautiful. Let's see what air filter and fuel filter we need. We can do this in one shot, so we only have to go back to the computer once. I should have been smart. I'm really used to having the tablet in my non-expert mode, so it's really weird to not. So here's the air filter, and there's the fuel. Wait. There we go. Alright, we got to remove all these clips, of course. Yeah, they definitely take away a lot of your interface. There's just not as much... Oh gosh. But I think I'll be fine, at least at these beginning stages. Alright, so just a basic air filter, basic fuel filter. I kind of figured, but there's several different types of air filters in this game, so I just wanted to make sure. So now we'll just put in the word filter. We'll get this air. Yeah, it should just be this one. And there's only one fuel filter. So we can put these in, make some money, get some XP. Oh my gosh. The first job is going to be successful. I'm so excited. I was so nervous. I'm sure this will not last long because I'm really curious what they mean by no blocked parts. Like basically in the normal game, non-expert mode, if you're trying to take something off and you can't because something else is like not letting it, it highlights the thing around it red. I'm assuming they just take that away, which is going to be a huge handicap. So anyway, we can check it. All the filters are replaced. And finish job. There we go. How do we check our money? Like, where's our XP? Okay, I guess if we go here. Why would they take that part of the interface away? Like in the top right, I should have my money and my experience. Here we go. I just have to go to the computer. So 232 experience. Once we get 1,000, we'll buy the tablet. That should only be a couple jobs away. Okay. we could do another filter, which we might do just because we know it's easy. We can do it pretty fast, and then we might try this running gear one. That's a little scarier. We have to actually get into a lot of the underbody system of the car, but I might be able to do. I'm confident that I can. We'll try it. Let's do one more filter. I think if I hit O, we need the. Okay, so the same exact stuff, so we can save ourselves some time. This will not take long at all. So that's all our filters. That should be it. So that went a lot faster because I was smart and looked at the computer first and only did it once. Okay, now, ooh, let's replace the timing. Okay. Either way, we're gonna do both. Like the nice thing about this game, also, I love this game by the way. As long as you don't decline a job, they're gonna stay there. So these jobs aren't going away unless I hit decline. And it might be smart to decline this one because we're not even close to 3,000. We might as well open that up for another job we can actually take. That way we have options. We can also take a bunch, put them on our lifters, which I might just do. So let's do this timing one. I would love a slightly faster load times, but really it's not too bad. Yeah, eventually we unlock the paint shop and a lot of testing sites so we can test parts without having to just look at them. This game gets really crazy. So this is the timing. Oh, they did give us a parts list. I thought expert mode said we didn't get jobs with parts lists. Like this. I'm in expert mode, right? I think I am, based on the amount of XP I have already. But I don't actually know where you find that information. Weird. I guess we'll find out when we try to take stuff apart, because I think that'll be... Okay, so we need a belt tensioner, a timing belt, and a water pump. We might as well get that. So, belt tensioner... if we just put belt in, yeah, one of these, I think just a regular timing belt it said. Let's check that before we spend that money. No, we can't because I don't have the tablet. I think it was that. And, no, I forgot. I'm sorry, guys. It's so helpful when we get that tablet. Oh my goodness. Water pump. Water pump. That makes sense. We're replacing the timing system. I should have known that. Water pump. There we go. Okay, we have the parts. I'm really starting to question whether or not we're in expert mode. So here's all we'll unlock later. We'll get the examining tools. We'll be able to unlock stuff faster, but the first thing will be that. Alright, so I think once I start ripping stuff apart, I'll know if we are in expert mode or not. Okay, so the timing system should be down here. There we go. So here's our belt tensioner. Oh, this is different. Oh my gosh. This is expert mode. Okay, so here's the two biggest things. One, when I go over a part, it doesn't tell me what the part is. So in regular mode, this would tell me right now that this is the serpentine belt, A and B right here. It would tell me this is the crankshaft pulley. It doesn't tell me that information. That's huge. We know that this is the timing cover, but it doesn't tell me that. That's definitely expert mode. Also, you see how we can't take this belt off? In normal mode, it would highlight this red, or it would highlight whatever's blocking it, which should be this. So if we take this off, now we can take this belt off. So that's really, really, really massive. That's a really big change. Here's our water pump, or at least it should be. Oh, it also doesn't highlight the screws. In regular mode, they highlight, you can access them from like anywhere, but on expert you have to actually find them. This is crazy. I'm really excited to try this. We'll see how far we can get. At least it still highlights stuff green when you can take it. That would be insane. So now we can take our timing cover off, and we can actually get to the things we need, as long as I can find all the bolts. There's a couple more. Ooh, okay, here's our timing belt. And that should be all we need, because we've already taken off our, yeah. So now we start putting stuff back. Timing belt. And we just reverse the process. Yeah, one of the upgrades is faster screws, which is really nice, especially when we get to stuff with the tires, getting those lug nuts on and off quickly. But in expert mode, so here's our water pump we are replacing. I'm surprised we don't have to replace this crankshaft pulley there. And I missed a screw. We do gain XP twice as quickly in expert mode compared to regular, so that'll be nice. I think that's it. And bam, there we go. So let's finish this. After this car, we might have 1,000 XP. So now we have to, this is where it gets really tough. So later on we'll get tests that we can do to find these without having to actually like dissect the car. We do know it's the running gear, so fortunately we should know. I'll take a quick look. Gosh. Running gear shouldn't be a starter. Let's see, what's the condition we need to meet? 77? This wouldn't make, I don't know, maybe. Let me take the starter off. Let's check it. Yeah, that's fine. That shouldn't be running gear. But it looks so bad, I figured I might as well try it before I lift the car up. Oh, here's that screw. Okay, so let's lift it up, look at the... So there's 3 things we need to replace. You can already see that this knuckle right here looks pretty bad. I'm wondering if all of it's going to be... Well, I don't know if the shock shouldn't be... I don't know. I didn't pay enough attention to that stuff in regular mode, I guess. Oh, here... well... We can just take this off and see. That's a really quick part. Yeah, so we need that, I bet. Yep, so shocks are... So I bet it's this, and this is really easy to take off too. We just need to take away this stuff. Oh yeah. Do we have to take the tire off? I thought we could just take the... Okay, well we'll put this back. Maybe we don't have to take any of that. But we do need to take the tire off. Why is it not letting me? Oh, because I'm in the wrong mode. That's why. No, I'm okay. Dumb. Okay. Now we're in disassemble mode. I was accidentally in assemble mode. So we'll slowly take these out. It really doesn't take that long. I'm very much exaggerating. Now we should be able to get at this. I think this is a sway bar, sway link, something or other. We got 2 screws, one up there, one down here. Now we can take this cap off. I think we do have to do that. There we go. This may not even be the part. We have to take it off and check it. Might as well take the spring. So we need a 77% minimum. I need to sell all this. Oh, it might be the spring, which is actually good for us because that's cheap. Yeah, spring. So let's get a front spring. Okay, we need to get one more part. I want to go to the computer only once. Once I get the tablet, I can just buy parts as I need them, because we can do it from here, but not yet. So the knuckle's a little tougher to get to. What is happening? There we go. It is so weird not to see the name of the parts. And not highlighted bolts. This is... I was starting to get a little bored in normal mode, because after a while it does get kind of repetitive. These are back here, by the way. There should be one more. There we go. Get this nice looking brake pad off of there. And just keep getting this wheel, all the hubs, brake disc. And then we should have, these are in the back too, there should be 3 I think. Or 4. Look at all that stuff connected to it we have to take off. So we got some suspension arms. And we got these, I don't remember the names of every part. And 1 more of these, which means we probably have to take this rear shock off. Okay, and that should leave us the shock still. Another bar here, whatever these are called. I'll probably learn. Oh, sorry about that phone sound. I thought my phone was off. Oh wait, I don't know if I need to do that. Yep, I need to do that. I'll probably learn the names of parts way better in this mode. Oh, I wonder if we just needed that the whole time. So we need a bushing there. Got to take this bushing out there. I probably took out a few more parts than I needed to. That's going to happen sometimes. Sometimes I just start going to town on bolts. And 2 more bolts. Okay. Whew. Wow. That's why I really hate doing gear jobs, because sometimes you have to really break everything down. But it's better than when we have to get a crankshaft out. That gets really intense. Front spring, wait, no, we won't have that information, will we? Front spring, rear knuckle A, and rear shock cap. Front, rear knuckle A, and a rear cap. We'll do the knuckle first, just because I might forget that. Oops. Rear axle knuckle housing A. Front spring and a rear cap. A lot of rear stuff. This is what we want. Okay. Now we just reverse. So we go to assemble mode, and it'll start telling us all the parts. So of course this. Yeah, I probably took off too much. That's all right. I didn't see that bushing until it was too late. Which is this guy down here. Rear suspension arm. I need to start learning parts again. I forgot to look at the name of this part here. Because at least it tells you when you're putting it back on. Okay, let's get our caps. Yeah, I think assembling is way faster than disassembling, just because it gives you a little highlight of... There's that screw back there. There should be, what, 3 back here, wasn't there? No. And then there's one down there, I know. Another bushing. These get really pesky to diagnose later on, because there's a lot of them, and sometimes I just completely miss if they're in bad shape or not. Okay, go around here so I can actually see. I love this game when we get to own a parking garage. Well, you probably don't even need a parking garage, but at some point you can go to the auction house and buy like junkers and then fix them up yourself and make all the money instead of just doing other people's jobs. The business side of this game gets really great. You can paint them up, take them out to like the drag, whatever you call it, and like not race them, but like test their power. You can take them into the, I don't know, it's called a dyno shop. I don't know what that means, but basically you can like tweak the carburetor and stuff to like add power, I guess. I don't know. I like the game and I'm trying to learn some things about cars, but I don't know much. But I would love to get that tablet this episode, because man, it really, really helps not having to run to the computer. Because basically every time I find one part, I can replace it right away, instead of doing the whole thing at once and kind of forgetting what's going on. Okay, and I think we'll have it for sure after this car. Did I miss something? The rear oh yeah, the driver's side rear. That's an easy one because we just got to place this back on, and that should be it. All done. 521 bucks. Bam. An empty shop is a happy shop. Yeah, and along with tools, you also get to unlock different walls and stuff to make your shop look cool. These will be the last thing we unlock. Look, we have a point. That means we got 1,000 XP. Let's check our... well, let's sell everything first. We don't need any of this stuff. This is all garbage. So we'll get 55 bucks. Get it out of our inventory. We have right over 1,000. Holy cow. And the money's not too important right now. So let's go to any of these. These are all the same around the shop. And we need this tablet. We'll probably go tablet first, and then I'm thinking compression tester. And I'll explain that later again. But basically this tests way down deep in your engine. So if you have a bad crankshaft, this will test it instead of having to tear your entire engine apart. But for now, we want speed. So this is nice. Now instead of going to the computer, when I want a part, I just hit T, and there's all my shop. It's really, really nice. Let's get a job for next time. Again, we're so far away from this. Let's just decline it. It's a nice car, though. I have all the DLC for this game, by the way, because I love it. So I have even the newest one, which is like the DeLorean DLC. I've already rebuilt the DeLorean. Okay, filters are easy. Strange noise. Oh, this is way too far. Strange noise. This will be fun to work on next time. I'm going to do this one off camera. Oh my gosh. Just to help us out a little bit, get some XP. But you don't need to see me replace filter 3 of them, and I can't even do you yet. You don't need to see me replace 3 different filter cars in one episode. Oh my gosh. Okay. Take job. I'm going to move this onto a lift, and then I'll take the other one, and that's what we'll work on next time, is the noise one. Because once we start getting into the engine block, things get really... I think things are going to get really dicey. Because it's going to be... There's just a lot of stuff in there. But we'll see. Royale something. Royale with cheese. I wonder if just a quick glance will show us. This was when it'd be nice to have that compression tester. Oh, it's only one part. We might be able to just do it. It could just be this timing. Like, that looks pretty bad. It could be anything under this block. Could be that. Okay, I think, because even just to get to the timing cover, we have to take away, of course, that same thing where we have to take all the belts off. So we'll do this next time. We'll break down the engine a bit. I'm going to go do this just to get us some XP. But again, it's the same thing we did at the beginning of the episode. So that's our first day in Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 Expert Edition with all DLC present. Whew, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I do. I hope you enjoyed it. Have yourselves a very nice day.